Welcome back to SkyFactory. This is really fun. This is a long series so far. This is my longest series. So if you're new to that, you can click here in the corner to watch the full series. And there's also Last Millennium, and it is a lot. And the microphone was also worse back then, up to this moment, I think. So I completely understand if you don't want to watch that, and you don't need to. In this episode, I want to make something really fun, because if you look here in the Archiven book, that's the golden bag folding. If you look at the Archiven book, we have completed a lot of stuff here. We don't have all the generator stuff, and we don't have RF requirements, but we're on 25,000 RF per tick. So it's pretty good. We're doing good here. And down here in the basement, the draconium is getting produced, is cooking. The system is big and it might be a little too slow. There's a lot of stuff here in the backlog, but we don't need to talk about that now, because in this episode I want to do something really fun. If you look a bit further into the Archiven book, we have a few achievements we can push forward a bit longer. And I don't want to do the farmcraft and witcher stuff, that doesn't seem nice. But here, we have Botania. And we can actually uncheck these, because we did all those achievements, but in the Last Millennium. And what I want to do here is get really far here in Botania and complete as much as possible, hopefully all of this, in this episode. That's going to be really fun. So, in between episodes, I got a bit of a timer here. If you look in the corner now, I have a little speedrun timer. And that's exciting, because now we're going to do a speedrun. I've already done Botania in the Last Millennium, so I thought it's going to be fun to do it like this here. So, the first thing you need is to make a pedal apothecary, the bird bath. And that is, we need, can do a little research first. We need these flowers. How do I get them here? What I did in the Last Millennium was just find them out in nature, but this is SkyFactory, you don't really have nature here. Floral fertilizer is a thing. That might be right. You've heard what I've said, Mr. Keep. What do you think? Is floral fertilizer what I need? Yeah, I think that's right. And you also need a lot of grass, of course, for the whole Botania thing. I suggest you make a platform. Thank you. I'm gonna try floral fertilizer. Do I have any? What do I need? I need a dye and bone meal. Do I have a lot of yellow and red? No. I can make technical essence. That works, I guess. And I should just be able to put them here. Okay, now we should be seeing some dye after we've stepped. Now that we know what we're doing, I think it's time to start the timer. I'm not good at doing this whole YouTube stuff. I'm bad at managing the timer and Minecraft at the same time, so it's a bit late. We should get a lot of dirt and build out the platform first, while we're waiting for the essence. We have 2 technical there. That's good. Let's just build the platform here, I guess, and remember to place down torches. And I guess it has to be grass. I think this is a good platform. We have lots of space. I just realized we're building this on top of that thing. That's bad, but I guess it works. We don't need that whole thing right now. That compressed cobblestone is for another achievement. We don't have any grass seeds. I guess we're sieving dirt. Can I compress this? Great. We're back on episode 1. Has to be right, when I sieved dirt. Now we have some seeds. Some of them has to be, grass seeds. We can put them down, spread out a bit. And I guess we can use this animal pen in the meantime. Flowers! Yes, it works! So we have, I remember this, the white flower. We need that later. That's good. What we're also looking for specifically is a brown flower. Gray flowers are also good. I think, very rare brown flower. I think gray flowers are good. I don't know which specific one it was, but we need all of them, basically. Yeah, light gray, that is the right one. And also red. We need all of that. Let's turn all of these into petals. And something we can make here is a flower pouch. That might be useful. I don't want to use white. Let's use purple. Okay, we can stack flowers here. That's good. Here I made all of them petals then. We have 1 flower. Hopefully it fills in automatically. It's still good having a pouch for it. What we need now is the bird bath. Let's make 1 of those, and that should be enough. Let's fill this up with water. And in here we're gonna put white panels. I'm pretty sure white. Yes, 4 white panels and a seed. And what we get out of this is a pure daisy. So we're gonna put this here. Then what we need now is logs. Do I have any logs? I have a few. I need way more. Maybe. Let's see later. We have a few logs and we also need stone, which I know I don't have that one. I have a lot of endstone. That doesn't help me. I'm using all the stone for draconium. I think all the stone automatically gets crafted into endstone. So I guess we can turn off that system for now. And all the stone is gonna end up in the system and not pass through the system. We have a little bit of stone now, and I completely forgot about the torches. I think I mentioned that I should put down torches, but I completely forgot them. Let's put down torches. We just need to torch everything off. It's so annoying when you forget. And I forget a lot of things. What we need to do here is put down the wood around this pure daisy. And look at that, it's turning into living wood. Let's move the pedal apothecary here now, so we can use it better. We could probably get another pure daisy if we want to do this quickly. So we need more of the floral fertilizers. We don't have any technical essence. It isn't growing. I don't understand. It should be growing. Is it out of range maybe? Let's put it here. It should be closer to the watering can. Yeah, now it's growing. A little bit at least. Hopefully we're gonna get something out of this. We need more red dye. Now I can craft more fertilizers. One of them. I hope you can see how this is a little annoying. I don't know why I keep scrolling down to the bottom here in the enemy system list. When I craft this, look at this. If I click craft here, and now it crafts, but it goes to the bottom of the list. I don't like that. I don't want that. It's annoying. I want to see the top of the list. Why would I want to see the bottom? It keeps scrolling down. Anyways, we have a little bit now. Look at that over there. That's really good. We have the living wood. That's something we need. We also need some sticks. I think we need 3 to start with. And the grass is growing great. It would be nice if we had a few more of the brown petals, but we don't. Oh, look, it automatically ended up here. I didn't even need to pick it up. That's really good. That's really good, really good. I really like that. If we take the living wood here, I think we can put it like this. Yes. Here we have a wand of forest. That's something we're gonna need later. I think I can turn the petals into, yeah, here. With pestle and mortar. We can turn the petals into new things. I don't want to use the ones I know we need. Why do I always scroll down? We can turn this into fertilizer, I think. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's a lot. We have 64. That's really good. So let's put this out here. We're getting a lot out of this. And we don't need to sort through the flowers. Oh, it's great. We're doing good. This is going way faster than it was in last millennium. Although, I have been doing this for 18 minutes now. So it isn't the fastest of speedruns, but not too slow either. Let's put some stone down here now. And let's go make another pure daisy. Let's get 4. Maybe. We have a lot of stuff. We need all of these stuff. The red, the light gray, and the brown. I'm pretty sure it's light gray, but we need. And look at this. We can also right click with empty hand. And we get it immediately. That is really nice. And we only need to fill up the water again. Now we have 4 pure daisies. I think we have 2 in the last millennium, but we can overdo it. This series is nice, unlike the last millennium. We have stuff here. We have some living rock now. And that's another thing we need. We need the living rock and the living wood. And we can probably check some achievements here. We don't have a lexical botania. That's easy to make. I think it's a sapling. And a book. I don't have books. Why don't I have books? Sometimes I have everything, sometimes I have nothing. I don't like how that is. Could have made more books there, but no, of course I didn't. We have a lexical botania here. That is the first achievement. Then we have a bird bath. Now we need to create 64 living wood and 64 living rock. That should be pretty easy. We already have some here. This is going good. We're doing really good here. We already have a lot of stuff. While waiting for the living wood there, we can also get what we need next, which is using the living rock here. We can make a mana pool, and we should have a few of those. Now, what we need to do with these mana pools is fill them up with mana. That's kind of in the name here. Well, that went away. Well, I can point to the timer and say that we're going pretty slowly with my little mouse. I hope I remember this recipe now, because we need mana in the mana pool. And the way I know how to make mana is with torch flowers. And that isn't the right recipe. How do I make a torch flower? I think it's called a torch flower, right? Here we have mana manipulation. This looks a little different from in the last millennium. I wonder why it is. Generating flowers. But I can't click that. That's red because it doesn't exist. Oh yeah, here, regenerating flora. Yeah, the end of flame. I don't know what I called it before. It is an end of flame at least. Oh, I need mana powder for it. Why? How do I get mana powder without... Do I make the day bloom first? I guess I can. Passive flowers, which means they decay after some use. I guess we're making a little bit of mana through sunlight. And I forgot how to make them. That's correct. And now with a seed, we're getting a day bloom. Hopefully this works. We need a mana spreader. The recipes are slightly different. I need living wood and a petal. If I remember correctly, we needed gold in the last millennium. I might remember it wrong. It can't change, right? That wouldn't make sense. Here we have some mana spreaders. Should be able to just place them down here like this. And we need to use the wand here to bind them to mana pools. And this flower should create some mana. I guess we can make a few more. We have a little bit of mana here now. It's barely anything though. And now we need gunpowder to make it with mana powder. But I don't have enough mana. It also says that it isn't enough. Now I have one. That's great. So now we can make the flower I wanted from the start. I want 2 brown, 1 of these, 1 of this, and 1 of this. And there we go. Now we have an end of flame. The end of flame is gonna be much better. And the way we power this is with coal. Good old coal. And that's of course way more reliable than the sun. We have 10 more end flames, and that isn't bad. That is really good. Now we're done with the living rock and the living wood. And while I was waiting for that, I looked at how to make a potato that we need for a later achievement. I'm just gonna fill it in, and we're gonna look at that. I hate how I keep placing the stone here, and the annoying part is that it's only the stone that I place on top. I want to place wood that doesn't break into cobblestone on top. So that's just really annoying. What we need for a tiny potato mask, which I guess that's what we're talking about, maybe? Oh, here. Tiny potato. We need a potato, apparently. Those recipes are very different. I didn't see this little guy. Now we have a tiny potato, and we need to name him, apparently. If you look at the achievement here, we have this, and now we need to craft a tiny potato and name it Shia Labauf. I hope that isn't something bad. The hard part here is going to be to remember the spelling. Labauf. Why it doesn't have to be a complicated name? E-O-U. E-O-U. Shia Lab. E-O-U-F. That has to be right? Hopefully it is. I think we got it right. I don't know what the point of that was, but I guess that was just one of those random achievements. We have him here, and he can be holding a gunpowder. Yes. Do it! Wait, what? Do it! Do it! Oh, I guess that's the guy who said do it really loudly and almost give me a heart attack. I guess that's Shia LaBeouf. Hello everyone, Mr. Jeep here with my Academy Award-winning context segment. I can't believe Gunnar doesn't know who Shia LaBeouf is, while still calling himself a movie enjoyer. Shia LaBeouf played the main character in Transformers, the best movie series of all time. And he also did the Just Do It memes, so he's insanely famous. That's about it. I hope you can still enjoy the video, even though I'm only coming back one more time. Looking at the rest of the achievements here, we have a mana pool and mana spreader. And we also have one of the forest. Now, this is gonna be complicated here. If you look at the later things, automate a pure daisy with only Botania and the millenium mechanics. That's in mastery. How am I supposed to do that? Well, I guess that's a problem for later. But here now we have something we've already done, but in the last millennium. Create a portal to Alfheim. And that is how I thought we were gonna get here. I thought Alfheim was SkyFactory, but it wasn't. But we used it to get here. The way, if I can remember correctly, the way we go to Alfheim is with Terrasteel. Wherever that would be here. Alphamancy. The portal to Alfheim. Where is the rest of Terrasteel? Mystical items? Where isn't it? Basics. Oh, here, Terrasteel. How is Terrasteel basic? Well, it's here at least. We need these runes, and it might be way easier here in SkyFactory. First, we need a rune of water. So we need the manpowder, which we already have. Fishing rod, we might already have it. Yeah, it's broken though. A little bit, so I guess we need a new one. And we can make 2 altars and work 2 things at a time. That's gonna be good, doing it efficiently. We need the fishing rod and the manpowder. And we need mana steel, which is iron, sugarcane, and bone meal. This is going pretty quickly. We have all the resources, basically. Now, for this, so far, this was way too much, I feel like. Maybe not, but I should be a little careful with my mana. It takes time to build up. I just used all of it. Let's add the mana steel and the sugarcane and the bone meal. And is that going to work if I have 1 mana steel too much? That's really annoying. Okay, now we have it. While we're cooking that one, we need rune of fire, nether wart, gunpowder, nether brick. Now we can put a living rock on this and click it with the wand. There we go, we have the first rune. Feather, string, carpet, mana steel, mana powder. And there we have air. And while the air is cooking, we can make this. We're doing this really efficiently and quickly. I really like that. Mana is just a mana pearl and a bunch of mana steel. That's also easy. And then we have 1 left. Earth. We need stone, or colored stone, I guess. Coal block and a mushroom. Do I have shrooms? I do, but not many. Where do I get those from? I figured it might be a mob drop from Witchers or something. Stone, shroom, coal, and what more was there? I didn't look at the light blue stuff. Mana steel and mana powder. The last mana powder. My question here is, why did I get 1 rune of mana? And 2 out of everything else? Well, I guess it's good. It's just saving up inventory space. Now we need lapis and a block of mana steel. It's good that I made so much mana steel. And now, while we crafted and slept, this thing is finished. Now we can craft all of this in here. Yippee! I have a terrestrial agglomeration plate. And we can put all the runes in here. There's so much clutter in my inventory. And I really hate that. But with speedrunning, we don't have time for inventory management. Now we need a lot of more lapis. I think 4 or 5. Doesn't really matter. We can just craft a stack. That's how rich we are. Really just, yeah. Doesn't matter. 4 lapis or a stack of lapis. What's the difference? This is either right or wrong. If it's wrong, it doesn't really matter. Hopefully it's right. It doesn't look right. Then it's... I can't mine this with this pickaxe. Why is my pickaxe so bad sometimes? No! Why did I care for that one, actually? Why did it... Why? I don't understand my reactions sometimes. This looks way more correct. I don't see a difference here, but it looks better. The correct way to do this, to make the terracine now, is to use sparks. That isn't what we did in the last millennium, but it is the right way to do it. I didn't want to get a lot of blaze powder because it just wasn't fun at all in the last millennium. But now we have 2 sparks. We can put one here and one here. And we need to fill this up more. We need way more coal. I think this needs to be full. And while this is filling up, I can fix a timer. It has taken over an hour, but that isn't too bad. This took me, I think, many episodes the last time. So this is good in comparison. But as I've said, I have so much more resources. I didn't do this correctly in the last millennium. I put down 1,000,000 mana spreaders and just managed to fill it up in 5 minutes. So I kinda want to get more mana spreaders to have a little bit of the same effect. We have a few more now. We're not at 1,000,000 or whatever I said, but it's gonna go much better. And what the sparks here are gonna do is transport the mana wirelessly. So that's gonna be really, really good. We need more ender flames. I've put some time into making this fast now. And while it's filling up, I guess we can look at the jaded amaranthus that a couple died for, apparently. That's gonna be good for automating the flower production, I guess. I don't really know how, but it is. So we need 3 random saplings, it looks like. Wheat and water and fire. That's easy enough. How am I supposed to automate with it? Guess I can look at functional flowers. Here. Functional flora. I guess this is what you're using to automate later. Here we have jaded amaranthus. Whoever likes flowers, right? The jaded amaranthus is made just... Actually, let's go get Miss Keep to read. Can you read this for me? Why do you want me to read? Well, you have a better reading voice. Everyone likes flowers, right? The jaded amaranthus is made just for that purpose. Feeding it with mana from mana pools, we have it quickly grow new mystical flowers around it. In any spots it can. Wait a minute, did you just summon a bunch of flowers in one turn? Yeah, so. That's against the rules, isn't it? Screw the rules, I have mana. Wow, that's a weird set of instructions. It's easy enough to produce flowers on your own. I don't understand why I would need it, but it is an achievement. It is just a waste of mana. Wait a second, I need to automate it. Automated flower farm. Do I need to farm it? I don't like this at all. But I was still waiting for the mana to fill up, so I crafted the flower and just stored it away. I also prepared the Alfheim portal frame. And we need 3 terracine nuggets for that thing, and 3 for that, and 3 for that. And it's gonna be good. For some reason I got the achievements for mana pools now. I've already crafted 2. Why? I don't understand this. This should be done soon, at least. We should be good to start the terracine process now. It isn't completed full maybe, but it's gonna be full in 5 minutes. We have a mana diamond, a mana seed ingot, and a mana pearl. And that's already draining pretty fast, I think. That's really sad seeing so much mana go. But it's for a good cause. We're making an Alfheim portal. And that's an achievement, so that is the reason for a good cause. Oh, look at that, we have mana left. And we have a terracine. So now we're making that nuggets. Let's look at this. We need that thing. And why am I doing this in here? We have a gateway core. Now we're gonna need the mana pylons. And that looks pretty cool. If you look at it here. That looks really cool. And now we're making it a Natura pylon with a terracine. And placing it here where we're actually supposed to be and where we actually aren't. Structure completed. That's a nice, well done message. We could have something to move mana around now. And that would be a tablet. One of these. A mana tablet. So I can put this in here. And hopefully it's raining. We need the one of force here. Now it's raining. And it's gonna drain up into that looks cool with lightning. I don't know how that works with mana, but that is how it works. We're filling this thing, the mana tablet, and we're putting half of it here. That's probably half, almost, and half of it here. And now we have everything we need for Alfheim, I think. Hopefully. Looks like we need a little more mana. That's stupid. Can't we just activate this now? No. Why? Why can't we? I don't like this. We've built the portal to Alfheim, and I feel like that's good enough. We can check this off now, and since I'm not a streamer, and this is my first time using the stupid timer thing, I need to do this here. I set up some keybinds for it, but those don't work for some reason. Now it's paused. That is the final time. It took 1 hour and 38 minutes to get to where we were in the last millennium, basically. What I want to do now is have a look here at the nether stars. 64. I was hoping for a little more. There are no withers there though. I don't know where it's going. If you didn't watch the last episode, oh, that explains some stuff. I don't know how to fix it fully. But if you didn't watch the last episode, we have, still, even if you watched the last episode, we have a witherfarm. That is kind of crazy. Why does it want to place there? Because I need some kind of cooldown, but I can't add that here. I don't know how to do that. I guess I can have redstone control. I can upgrade up to clock. That would work. It doesn't work perfectly. That's it, basically. Well, we have it at least. Now we can have way more nether stars. And it broke again. It sounds like... No, it didn't. It's also nice not listening to that, so I kind of wanted to break. That sound is really annoying. I hope I can turn it off in some way. Now, the point of looking at how the nether stars are doing is because I want to craft with them. I want to really get started with draconic evolution. That is a mod we've been working on in past episodes. The weaver spawning is probably... The sounds of the weaver spawning is probably turned off for you right now. But I'm really annoyed at it, just so you know. There's a lot of nice stuff we can make here. I want to start with chestplate. I feel like that's a good idea. And if we're wyvern corn, we need a nether star. We need a lot of these cores. We have how much... Oh, we have a lot of draconium. That is really nice. We can make... I guess I don't have a diamond chestplate already. We also need a wyvern energy core. I guess we need a few of those. And wyvern cores. The draconic cores ran out now. And now we're out of gold. Why am I always out of gold? I have gold. Why do I run out of it? I guess I can add gold in here. That would make it a bit faster. So this is basically the filtering into the furnace that kind of process materials. That's really nice having. Now we can have gold. Real gold. Gold ingots. And we do. It's also good that we have automated diamonds, because we're gonna need a few for this. Now we can make a wyvern chestplate. And let's just look at it. Oh, I look real fancy. I like how the whole, it isn't just the normal armor. I like how it's really well made. Now we can make the rest of the armor here. We can probably make all of it now. There's also a shield bar here. I guess I need a hard hit with energy. We have a helmet and the leggings. Now we need to empty the inventory. If I didn't run out of draconium, I would be able to make the boots. I can't be out of draconium. I need to fix that. It looks pretty cool. I don't know if I like the horns of the helmet. It looks like a lot. And I think a helmet should also protect your face in some way. It isn't doing that at all here. So it isn't realistic. I can't wait for a skeleton to shoot me between the eyes. This system is completely off. I don't remember how I made the system either. Oh yeah, this is going in. Oh, I remember now. This is going in from top. And I turned off the production of endstone. Now we're getting through endstone. And we should see some draconium soon.
A few moments later.
And we should have some draconium. Yeah, 7. Yippee! Now we can make boots. And now we have something. I like how it isn't protecting fully. It looks like they're under the arm there. I don't know if that is my skin or if it's supposed to look like that. It might just be the same color. It looks pretty cool. Can we upgrade this to... Because this is wyvern. We need to upgrade that to draconic. That seems like much more. I guess you need to watch the next episode to find out. Thanks so much for watching. This is fun. I'm hopefully gonna be able to do a lot more SkyFactory. But the next video is probably gonna be Anarchist mods. Thanks so much for watching, and I don't have any zoom on here. Bye bye.